Alrighty, everybody, welcome to the channel. I am OGL Schmitt. This is Custom OGT. Hope everyone's having a good week so far. So our very generous Voiceplay Jeff Castellucci fan slash benefactor has once again gifted me, and she has requested I do Voiceplay's new original song, Into the Deep. And man, I'm going full in on this sea shanty thing. I think I'm about to be stricken with scurvy. But I honestly, I'm loving this. So let's check out Voiceplay. Like the last original song from them I did was Hunt the Sky, and that was an absolute banger. So yeah, and they've done some killer sea shanties before. They've done Hoist the Colors. I do remember that one. Yeah, so let's check this out. It's Voiceplay. It's nautically themed. It can only be awesome.
Sing slow, hum, down will you go, hum, the lost shall row, hum, to the locker below.
Okay, so classic early pause in one of these songs. Was that a girl singing at the beginning? It had sort of that sort of siren call quality to it, but for all I know, that could just be Ellie. That's the thing. These guys are so talented. Like when there's a really high, pure, clear voice, like it could be a lady they brought on board, or could just be one of the dudes singing super high. Then of course the band kicked in. The rest of the singers kicked in, and you had that low bass from Jeff and those awesome harmonies and like a really creepy feeling. This does have that sort of Hoist the Colors vibe. But let's start from the beginning again. Also, as always, just top-notch production on the costumes and the videos. These guys go all out, and they have a great time doing it.
Sing slow, hum, down will you go, hum, the lost shall row, hum, to the locker below.
The sea, she waits with quiet grace to guide you through the night. Her waves will kiss your weary face and steal away your sight. She draws you near with whispered breath to hear her gentle plea. Her arms will pull you down the depths where time no longer speaks. Fear not the dark nor stormy winds, for she will lead you slow into the deep where all began. Into the deep you'll go.
So is that J-Nun? Did he join them for this? One moment, station identification, guys. Oh, some quick Insta research there. So there is a lady singing on here. Her name is Lauren Paley, and that is J-Nun. So it's always great when he rejoins them for stuff like this. They just have great chemistry together. I've always said that J-Nun has this very sort of friendly, vibrant, positive energy. Here, that's kind of manifesting as this like a comforting sound. Someone that's telling you all going to be all right as you go into the sail into the darkness. So there's almost a version of the quiet authority that Chance had on Home Free's Challenge the Sea. This one feels a bit more dire, but it's that voice of comfort when going into a dire situation. And then Caesar has such a unique voice. There's much more kind of dread and anticipation in his sound. And it did sound like Ellie was doing some super high vocals in the background. The harmonies here almost sort of feel like they're washing over you in waves. And again, I could just be my mind could be bent into thinking that way because of the theme, but like there is sort of a way that the harmonies come in and they shift and then they come in again. Voiceplay's vocal arrangements they're so dense and they're so active, and not only is the compositional skill impressive there, just to be able to think of these things, but to pull that off in any kind of performance, yeah, you have to be like, if you're singing a rock song or something like that, you know, you can be off here and there to talk about the energy. When you do stuff like this, you have got to be on point. You've got to be a surgeon with your sound. You've got to be so precise or the whole thing falls apart. Yeah, these guys are just absolutely amazing. So let's and I'm digging the vibe, just sort of that sort of dark, ominous, you know, into the void type vibe. Let's keep going.
Down below into the
Timing. A vocal jump scare. Once again, let's back up a little bit so I can brace myself for that. God, that would be sort of one of those things where the whale jumps out of the ocean and lands on your ship. My God. All right.
the dark nor stormy winds, for she will lead you slow into the deep where all began. Into the deep you'll go. Down below into the deep below. Down to the shadows, into the deep you'll go. Into the deep you'll go.
Sing slow. Down will you go. The lost shall go to the locker below.
Each soul she takes with care, no matter how they fall. She knows the fate that you will bear, and wraps you in her call.
The ones who fought, the ones who bled, all rest beneath her flow. You'll find your peace among the dead. Into the deep you'll go.
Okay, a lot went on there. Probably should have paused sooner. Bonus points for Jeff and his eyebrow there. Okay, so Lauren's voice, I love how it just kind of hovers and floats above Voiceplay's harmonies. They've got she has a great blend with them. I love that sort of ethereal sound, beckoning you in to the darkness. Ellie's vocals had the intensity that he's known for. It feels there's a desperation in his sound, and then as compared to Jeff, who sounded very I don't want to say casual, just sort of sardonic almost. There's much more darkness in his sound, and it's almost sort of like the inevitability, the undertow that's going to drag you under no matter how hard you fight. Like I said, Jeff is a legitimately cool guy, but just when you have a voice that deep, it's always going to conjure up dark images, I think. That's why bass voices are usually used for villains. Yeah, let's go through this whole section again. I might stop and comment on things as I hear them. I want to hear a full album of Voiceplay originals, because they're really good songwriters. We knew that they were great musicians, great singers, but they can write too.
The lost shall go to the locker.
Okay, also, is this me or does Lane look like Jeff Goldblum here? And also, like, his vocal percussion cannot be discounted. Like, he's throwing in some cool, like, almost ambient sounds. Like, one thing sounded almost like maracas or something. Him and see, my brain went blank. Adam Rupp from Home Free. They're just like examples of the crazy things the human voice can do with a little bit of discipline and a lot of creativity. Actually, a lot of both. Let's keep going.
Each soul she takes with fall. She knows.
That was some nice production right there. And also, like, those guys had to be on point, too. How they all just sort of, like, came in with a quick stagger. That was really cool.
The fate that you will bear enwraps you in her cold.
The ones who fought, the ones who bled, all rest beneath her throne. You'll find your peace among the dead. Into the deep you'll go. Down
below into the deep below. Down to the shadows, into the deep you go. Into the deep you go.
Down will you go, the lost shall go to the locker below, to the locker below. Down will you go, the lost shall go to the locker below.
No.
Okay, so, wow, when the guys were singing together there, that's almost like you're singing your own funeral dirge. But it almost sounds like, because of course, I'm going to see guys would sing songs to unify themselves in rhythm, to perform rhythmic tasks, to keep morale up. This sounds like something that the guys would sing to keep morale high as they ventured into certain death or danger. Sort of channeling the inner darkness, just getting it out there, and then uniting themselves with it. Really love that. And I love Lane's beat here, his percussion, how it gives us sort of that rocky feel, like you're on a sea that is fighting you the entire time. They are, I mean, it's tone poetry, but with voices. It's honestly amazing. That's why I'll never get tired of reacting to Voiceplay, because they're just so good. Let's keep going here.
I'll go to the locker below, to the locker below. Down will you go, the lost shall go to the locker below.
No grave, no stone, no tear to weep, 'cause down below your soul will sleep, and she will hold you calm and slow. Into the deep you'll go, into the deep you'll go. Down below into the.
And that sounded like Captain J Nunn here, reassuring his crew that everything's going to be okay. This is what happens to people at sea. And then all of a sudden, Ellie just bust out with that high belt that sounded like it was underwater. So it's like J Nunn's basically saying the sea claims us all. There's no shame in that. And then you hear Ellie screaming as if he was underwater. That's musically beautiful and conceptually creepy as hell. Let's keep going.
No stone, no tear to weep, 'cause down below your soul will sleep, and she will hold you calm and slow. Into the deep you'll go, into the deep you'll go. Down below into the deep below. Shadows, into the deep you'll go, into the deep you'll go.
Down will you go, the lost shall go to the locker below.
And all is silent, except for the siren vocals there calling the next batch of victims to her. So another thing I love about Voiceplay is a lot of their backing. There's a lot of humming and a lot of oohs and ahs sung in harmony. And just when you say it that way, it sounds almost dull or simplistic, but the way they arrange it, number one, it's moving, it's always changing. And even when it's not, just the different timbres of their voices in those harmonies just make them so sonically rich. It's a beautiful sound, and it's just the fact that it's just five guys, and in this case, and one lady as well, creating all of that texture, and like even again, you can hear characters, even when there's a harmonized part, you can hear the individual characters, you can hear context in these sounds, or you could just listen to it and think it sounds really cool. So it's to me, it's a sound that rewards, for lack of a better term, a deep dive. But it also is beautiful on surface level as well. So, thank you so much. I love reacting to Voiceplay. And suggestions. Also looking to bring some more bands on here. Looking at maybe the Pentatonics, Voctive, Bass Gang. I want to dive into this stuff. But just these sea shanty type nautical songs, I'm absolutely loving it because I've always had an interest in that sort of thing. So thank you guys very much. Voiceplay knocks yet another one out of the park. Guys, if you enjoy this content, like, subscribe, and there's links in the description where you can support us. A small donation can get you any song that you like reacted. If you become a channel member, you get free reactions every month. So let's become a community and sail the seas of music together. So thank you guys very much. Mental health is real. Be a part of the Start Music is your best support group. Listen to it whenever you can, and take care of yourselves so you can take care of others on land or on sea. Thank you very much. Be seeing you guys around.